And maybe I could see this because this is my profession. I think about how we think. And, I'm aware of positive and intermittent reinforcement. Now, most people, they're just scrolling through TikTok or whatever. If you're at the dinner table and you eat, even at Thanksgiving to the point where you're stuffed, you say, okay, I've had enough. I don't even have room for Jell-O. I'm done. Well, with the endless scroll, where's the signal to stop? There isn't.
Yeah.
There's never one. So you keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. Now, these tech companies have hired reams of psychologists and behavioral economists to devise ways to keep us on their platform as long as possible. They know that there's only 1,440 minutes in a day. And so they fight ruthlessly for our eyeballs because why? Because of the money behind it. So we all know about Pavlov's dog. You ring the bell, the dog salivates. You don't even need to give it the piece of meat anymore. That's classical conditioning. Now you take what's called positive intermittent reinforcement, which is what a slot machine is that you get a reward unpredictably only some of the time. And that makes that kind of reinforcement extremely powerful. And so I compare, the phone, if you're able to give it up for a while, that's good. But as soon as you go back to it, you've just reinforced the addiction. It's like a dog begging at the table. Okay, so you give it a morsel of food and it looks at you with this endearing look because that's what dogs have evolved to interact with humans. Okay, so the next time it comes up and you give it another piece of food, then you decide, all right, I've had enough of this, and you decide no more. So you don't. So the dog will sit there and look at you with begging you treats, just like a 2 or 3 year old who will, if you told it no, well, that the kid already knows that no doesn't mean no. It might mean maybe or not yet. And so they keep at you until you're ready to give in. Well, if you keep refusing to give the dog or the child the piece of meat that it's begging for, you will eventually, over a few weeks, extinguish that reinforcement, that addiction. Okay. But woe to the animal owner or the parent who gives in just once. All right. Because if you give in just once before this is extinguished, you have reinforced it. You have made things infinitely worse. And now you're almost never going to be able to extinguish it.